I don't know why this story came up, and maybe in the telling of the story, the reason will be revealed to me. I think I know now. Anyway, many years ago, I was dating this guy. He lived in New York City, and we had another friend. Well, I had another friend, actually. I knew this guy from some television work that I had done in New York. And the guy was, he was a little different. He was different. He wasn't he wasn't real polished. He wasn't um he was just a really, really good guy. He was salt of the earth, do anything for anybody, just kind. So the guy that I was seeing, we were invited to this hoity polloi party that was going to be kind of far. And so he suggested that I ask the other friend to take us to give us a ride because he had a car. And a lot of New Yorkers don't drive because why? There's public transportation, what have you. Anyway, so I was like, oh, that's a good idea because a lot of people who will be at this party, he is in awe of, and he'll get a chance to talk. It was writers and, potentates and la la la. So I said, that's a great idea. He'll get a chance to meet some of the people he really admires and he'll get to talk to them and what have you. So the guy was like, oh no, I wasn't meaning invite him to stay at the party, to just give us a ride to the party. And I remember thinking, remember the kid song, one of these things is not like the other. I remember that song just like popped in my head. And it was this moment of choice where it's very clear you can do this or you can do that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get this or you can do that. And I just stood there and I had really liked this guy, but I was always wondering why. I mean, yeah, he's super intelligent and I love intelligence. He was beautiful to look at. And he was, great to be around. Conversation was always amazing, la la la. And he really adored me. So that was a whole part of it. But this was like, who are you, Bertice? Who are you? Would you really have this guy just give you a ride, drop you off at a gathering of people he admires, go away, come back and get you? Would you really do that for the sake of this person that you think you want to be with? And the answer was clear. It was like, no, that's not who you are. That's not who you're supposed to be. That's not what it is. And so that day, I told this guy we were not going to continue seeing each other, and it just wasn't going to work. And by the way, he was no longer invited to the party because the invitation was for me. And I took my friend, and he had a wonderful time, and everybody who met him had a wonderful time because he could tell them their whole catalog and body of work, and he was reciting back and having conversation. And shortly after that, my friend passed away suddenly. And I remember his family calling and telling me what he meant to me and how important that friendship was for him, that he felt seen, that he felt known, that he wasn't just somebody on the margins of life because somebody invited him in. We're all given these opportunities to bring people in. Not everybody finds it easy to sit in a place of belonging. And those of us who are there are called to bring in those who are marginalized because the truth of the matter is this: the marginalized people make us better. The statistical outliers, the ones who are someplace and they don't fit the norm of whatever it is we think we're looking at, they help make us better. Very often they are prophets in the land, and we need the way they see and be and do to help improve us, to call us to our true north, to say, are you really going to be what you said you were? And I'm so grateful that I had him in my life, that I took him to that party. Because quite frankly, the hoity polloi are not always where I belong, but the way he saw them enabled me to be more comfortable. I love you, and just know that you always belong to me.